Hello everyone, welcome back to Fallout 76. So we are at top of the world. We just talked to Rose. We got our the dish, utility dish. Ooh, that went down quite a bit. Installed, and now we have to go back to Abigail's bunker at least, and find the next step to establishing this Scorched detection system. I'm really loving this new area. I do feel I didn't fully appreciate the second area. Maybe I'm putting them in the wrong order. So we started in the forest, and we went down into this area. I don't remember the name of this area. A little tiny bit. We went around the outskirts here, and then we spent a lot of time in this area. We spent a lot of time in this area, and that's where we are. That's where our home is. What is that? Little thing up there. Huh. Anyway, we barely dipped our toes into this area. Our teeth? Dip your teeth? Bah. We went to Grafton very briefly, following a robot. But we really haven't dealt with anything in this area. But so far, of the forest, this area, and the mire where we are. I should really look up the right names. I'm enjoying the mire the most. I want to see more of this, because that had some potential. But anyway, let's go talk to, let's see what scenarios Abigail had prepared.
Not that I can confirm it. Next on the list, the Scorched Detection Network. Something's gotta link these all together, right? First step is cake. Look in my desk for a holotape labeled Master. It's got everything you're gonna need to get this done. Then, you're heading to the old armory in Harpers, Ferry. You'll need to install the program called Armory Access on the main entrance terminal to get inside. Once it's been uploaded and installed, I've got another recording set up for you. So make sure you're safe enough to hear it. We fled from Harpers after a Scorched beast attack. Who knows what lives there now. Be careful.
Alright, so a new holotape. I think we're good on inventory. We got a, oh, I thought it was going to be here. A MIRV grenade. But apparently it's ammo? It's just called a mini nuke, I think. Not a MIRV grenade. Experimental MIRV grenade, I thought that's what it was. Oh, it's a plan for it. A MIRV frag grenade and a nuke of mine. I don't even know when I got that. Let's go look at that. Let's see where we build it. I bet it's a tinker thing, and we have a tinker thing here. Yeah, fragmentation MIRV grenade. Needs demolition expert, which we don't have. But it's basically just an upgrade of the frag grenade. It does less damage, it's heavier. I think the idea is that it splits up? I don't know. Let's make some more. Oh, we got quite a bit of lead while we're waiting. Let's see. So we had a new perk. I think it's an agility perk. Ammo smith. Maybe I should wait. We'll get more lead. I'm feeling happier with our ammo situation. Now that we're using the hunting rifle a lot. So we got not quite 400 of this, of combat rifle ammo. 45 of these, really heavy shots, and a ton, just a ridiculous amount of 308. Anything I can get rid of? No. Okay, so it's Harper's Ferry? Oh, actually, can I read that? The master holotape. Initiate program file scan. No, we're not in it. Okay. So Harper's Ferry was way down here, and we really did not get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and start at this hotel, and then we'll go across the river there, rather than the spawn. Well, actually, no. If we click this, it'll spawn us near the outskirts. So this place looked actually kind of impressive when we were going by it, while trying to set up the little detector units. It looked like it was a thing, you know, a big city like Morgantown or whatever, or Charleston. Excuse me. So we have had trouble. Interesting. I think we're way out on this side of it. Well, I'm kind of curious to go this way first. Let's see what's over here. We're going over a lake. And there's like a tunnel up ahead. Or over a river, perhaps? This has already paid for itself with the ballistic fiber and the lead. Okay, lots of radiation around here. Okay, that's a lot of radiation. Never mind, never mind. I have mutated and gained the healing factor. What is that? I hadn't meant to do that. Chemical effects are minus 50. Oh, that's really good, actually. I don't use chems much. But that would like make my stim packs heal for more, or does that mean like my passive regen? I think I don't care about it. Let's rat away at that. I'd rather have straight HP. Okay, Super Mutant Town. Yeah, the whole entire idea here was that they were trying to reestablish the world, and they got attacked by Scorched beasts, but they don't linger. So I would have assumed Scorched were here, but apparently it's, well, maybe it's both. Okay, those structures right there are just begging to be part of a quest. So I'm just gonna hurry on our way to the marker, and it's gonna tell me to do stuff around here, I'm betting. Black powder pistol. And some free ammunition. Quite a bit of it. Hello? He was just kind of hovering in midair. Right next to that Scorched. That's surprising that they wouldn't aggro on each other. Like literally right next to each other. Nope, something saw me. I probably have enough 45 that I could switch back to using that as my main. But this is working really well. So I'm just gonna stick with it for now. I can't see it clearly. I think that's the head. Yeah. I've gotten a little lazy about looting lately. I feel a little bad about it. We used to loot like everything. Now we're mostly just walking by. So you had an axe. Yeah, armory's already open. Well, let's do what it tells us to. Access to the armory is limited to Free States members only. The Master Holotape. This program will redirect the Harpers Ferry communications to connect with the Free States network. Select run, and then you're done.
Scenario 2. Semi-ideal. You made it! And maybe Harper's Ferry is not the nasty Scorched bee's nest I assumed it was. Now that you're in, you need to get to Raleigh's terminal and use that master holotape to download his routing schematics. We need them to set up the communication network for the uplinks and tie everything together. Bad news is, Raleigh fortified the armory to protect our research against the Brotherhood of Steel after they stopped playing nice. There's no outside access to the security we wired up there for safety purposes, so you may need to dodge a few turrets. So, if all goes well, you'll be hearing from me soon enough.
The voiceover said something different than the text, right? Hey, apparently I need to destroy a turret. Oh! More than I thought. There's danger. I can't even see him very well. Alright. Nope, still danger. I'll take all the free 5.56. What do enhanced targeting cards have? There's circuitry, which we have a ton of. Fuses are copper, I believe, which we have a decent amount of. Okay, before we go on, let's check our dailies. Level up. Pick a lock while intoxicated. Scrap junk to produce copper. That's easy. Let's get some of those fuses. Do vacuum tubes? I think they're just... No, they are. They have copper. Just a little bit. Mostly glass. Alright. So it's up in there. How do we get in there? Looks like we might have to go through this building. This all seems closed off though. Like, where's the beginning? of this. Ah. No. Oh, that's this thing. I thought that was someone breathing. I was like freaking out. It's getting closer, it's getting closer. No, we're just walking towards it. There we go. No. Is this openable? No. Well, what was the point of coming in here? I mean, clearly this was what was being guarded. Maybe we have to go up this way? I fail at platforming. And with many other things in life. No, this can't be the intended way to go. It looks like there is... there's like an inside of there. We just need to get up onto it. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's right there. I am in danger. Bo fun. Those super mutants, perhaps? There we go. Scrap some copper. I'm gonna keep that. You might turn that into something. Where are you? I don't like being in danger. Looks like there was some robots here. Or no, turrets here. So probably the turrets were spread all over the facility, but they all just happened to respawn in that one area. We've seen that happen a few times, where like 6 dogs will spawn all at once in one place. Now, I hate doing a terminal when we're in danger, but let's find out what this is in here. Air scrubbers. I've started construction on an air scrubber that we can use throughout Harpers Ferry. The storms that blow through full of radiation and strange diseases are too much. Initial testing of the air scrubbers appeared successful. Now it's just a matter of listing out and scavenging the materials to create, only a dozen more or so. Hopefully the benefit will get some people on board. Why can't I go? Go! That's flammable. But this is all, I don't know. I feel like they set this up weird. Like, it's clearly designed for there to be tripwires here that will then set this on fire, but they're not here. Does that mean they haven't reset yet since the last person did it? I don't know. I feel like this kind of designing isn't really fitting the multiplayer well. maybe. It's probably just opening the door. But the door was already open. So, yeah. Does it have screws? No, it's springs. Whole bunch of nothing here. Minigun. Lever action rifle? We haven't seen one of those. I'm curious. I want a lever action rifle. That'd be cool. Probably be better than this hunting rifle we're using. Though we're gonna have to spend time building up all the mods for it and all that. So maybe eventually better. Jed's letter. We've got 2 more cases of 10mm coming in tomorrow. That should take care of the ammo. I've talked to Larry and he's got plenty of drinking water, but we've got to do something about Henry. We put him in charge of the food stockpile. Oops. We didn't expect that the idiot to collect 100 boxes of sugar bombs. How does he expect us to survive on that sugary junk after everything goes to hell? Tell him to start collecting real food or else he can shelter in his own bunker. Well, how is he supposed to know? You didn't give him proper directions. Sorry about that. I really need to get a better method of dealing with wires. I'm always running over my my headphone cord with my chair. That was plasma cores, not just plasma ammo. 1 each. It doesn't say how much charge, just that it's full. But presumably that's got to be better than a what am I saying? A fusion core. Okay. Protecting our own.
I think it's time we claim the armory as our own territory. I'll need to get Eddie and Neeraj to help out with some security measures. Survivors are gonna hate it, but we gotta protect our own, especially against the damn Brotherhood. Yeah, Derek told us they've been hitting up the responders for manpower and supplies and not taking no for an answer. Well, they got another thing coming if they try that over here, and we need to be ready.
Okay. We finally got a decent perimeter set up around Harpers Ferry. It's quite the improvised mix of train cars and scrap. Fingers crossed she holds. Eddie's working on getting patrols together. Miranda's completely stepped aside, which has eased some of the tension. The woman has many flaws, but to her credit, pride ain't one of them. So they were here for like 7 years, I think, before having to go back into their bunkers. We met a group today calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Believe me, it ain't no union. From what I heard, some of them once forced a group of our own out of Thunder Mountain, back when they went by some other name. Either way, I don't like it. We're not rebuilding this place to be taken over by some self-proclaimed military. They're exactly what we wanted to get away from. we've been able to set up a few small trade routes which have been risky but successful. We found a couple more communities out there. Some people are building up in the trees, others managed a decent shanty town, for lack of a better word. Then of course there's the route we secured to Charleston to work with the responders. It's been a decent exchange so far. Hopefully we can build it up. We found a body the other day. It's so torn up we have no way of knowing who it was, and it's got the entire town in an uproar. Most are worried about some new killer creature, but a few other folks think we got a madman on the loose. Of course, Sam's also nowhere to be found, so the next question is he the victim? The man just got here after burying his daughter. Wouldn't surprise me if this is what he wanted. Eddie, Niraj, Miranda, they all think it's him, but my gut says otherwise. And why? I guess believing Sam just left without a word is still better than him being dead. Okay. We had to use the terminal. The master holotape. Sit back, relax, and let the holotape work its magic.
Okay. Hopefully, my network predictions were successful, and you're legitimately triggering this next message. If not, I guess I'm speaking to no one, and none of this is going to matter. But I digress. You want to find Senator Sam Blackwell's terminal, and use the master holotape to download the files we need. It should be fun, since you get to visit the one and only Charleston Capitol building. Still intact last I saw. Then, find the nearest relay tower, upload all that hard-earned data. Piece of cake, right? Right.
She didn't say the last bit. If there was ever a time you need to improvise, this might be it. Yeah, I don't know. The voice acting on these tapes. Well, the voice acting is...
Jesus, what am I even doing? This is hopeless. Damn, still recording.
I don't know. It's, I don't know what changed. Anyway, we've already been in the Charleston thing several times now. In fact, we were there on this same quest chain. Well, it was the, a different quest chain. But it was a quest chain you had to do to get to this one. So they know we've been there. Which I don't like at all. I think, like, I visit places multiple times because I'm bad. Because I don't know which one is the right way to go. But I prefer it if you had, you know, omniscience, if you knew, if you're following a walkthrough, you'd visit each place once. Having to go and re-clear stuff by design is poor game design. Hello? Or at least I don't like it. And I forgot to loot, to clear. Scrap. We can go back and scrap after we clear these guys. Don't hide. There you go. Ooh, a couple mini nukes, which I don't particularly want. Yeah, we're too distant to get some good damage. Oh, don't fall down. That'd be embarrassing. Are there guys up there too? And they know where we are. No, that's a turret that knows where we are. Where is it? There. No. There we go. There's no grenade. I hate that we're just sticking in danger. Even though nothing could know where we are. Once we kill everything inside of us, it should fade back to caution. Unless someone sees us again. No, someone's killing. This place is quite torn up. There are nice barricades though. Looks like that might be internal. Maybe you can go inside there. Alright, let's go back. And we'll come back here in a moment. Where is that the armory? I think that's the armory. We were gonna keep one of the level 40s. What is our hunting rifle? It's a level 30. So let's keep one of the hunting rifles too. We'll upgrade it to me nicely. Any armor? No. To be level? Not yet. Ah, now it's starting to get brighter. Should have waited. Leonard's journal entry. There's a lot of talk around town about the physical changes that are happening to Daniel Whitby. Some folks are calling him a monster and want to kick him out of Harper's Ferry. Others say those 2 responders that showed up should be given the time to help him out. Honestly, I don't know the right answer. What I do know is whatever's happening to Daniel could already be happening to all of us. Not because of him, because of what the war did to our world. For all we know, all of mankind may end up like poor Daniel. We have no one to blame but ourselves. I assume he's being ghoulified. Although it's been hard to know whether they're talking about people becoming ghoulified or scorched or made into supermutants. Or at least there have been several of each type. Might be interesting. We'll take a look at that. Manager's terminal. Not like nailed. Clever is like nailed. Debate. No. Closet's like nailed. Glance is like debate. Okay. Sales at the shop have really picked up this month. A bunch of folks are buying up all sorts of camping gear, survival kit equipment, and canned goods. When I ask them what they're up to, they start talking about preparing for the end of civilization and the collapse of society. Sounds like crazy talk to me, but they're paying cash, so they can say what they like. It gets a bit scary when they buy cases of ammunition. I don't exactly feel comfortable knowing what those kooks living in the mountains sitting on that kind of firepower. Not even a single day into the new year and a fight breaks out in the streets over politics. No one knows who started it, but it didn't really matter. It was the same old story again. One guy mouthing off about how lousy the government is and handling everything, and then a patriot stepped in to tell him he was wrong. God, that's nothing like our political discussion today. Discussions led to shouting, shouting led to insults, and then the insults led to blows. The police eventually broke it up, but this divide isn't getting any smaller. Harper's Ferry is tearing itself apart. Had a fella in a fancy suit stop by the shop today. He was wearing dark sunglasses, had an earpiece, and looked clean cut. Almost too clean cut, if that makes any sense. Knew he was government way before he showed me his ID. Started asking questions about the folks who've been stockpiling all those supplies. Asked me to give him names and addresses. I refused at first, but then he asked to see my tax records. I caught his drift, so I gave him the copies of my receipts. He left without even saying thanks. Maybe those doomsday folks aren't so crazy after all. The summer is almost over, and tourist season was a disaster. I'm pretty sure it's all that crap going on in the news. We're in the thick of it with China at this point, and I have a feeling people aren't sure what's going to happen next. If it wasn't for the supplies I sold at the end of the last year to those survivalists, I'd already be out of business. I'm still convinced the government will come up with some sort of peaceful solution to the crisis before it all goes to hell, but who knows? Maybe I should start stockpiling a few things myself, just in case. And that was 2 months before the bombs. All he had was money in there. Everything is all boarded up. It's kind of annoying. It's actually making it difficult to traverse this area. Yeah. How to... Yeah. At least it's daytime again. Yeah, we don't even need to be here, really. The Capitol building. Alright, we're going to take a quick break before continuing on. So thank you everyone, till next time.